First tool 1 of 10. This thing is basically a collection of outlier videos. You can search for specific videos, thumbnails, channels, whatever. You can even add your own channel and it'll give you like tailored ideas based on what you're already doing. So what I use it for, basically ideation. You get to see a massive database of videos that popped off, what thumbnails worked, what titles hit. Then you twist those ideas, make them your own, combine different elements. It also got a title generator, a thumbnail generator, and also an idea generator. Basically everything you need to come up with a solid idea and know how to present it. But once you have the idea, you actually need to know if it's gonna work in a niche that's growing. Second tool that I use is NextLab. This tool is packed with a bunch of features, but what I basically paid for is the niche finding add-on. What it does is shows you recent outliers from smaller channels, and that's important because it tells you what niches are actually growing right now. You get also AI recommendation on what's popping, what topics are starting to blow up before everyone jumps on them, so it's actually super useful. Now the downside is pretty expensive, but if you just grab the add-on, you get a ton of insight, outliers, similar videos, channels doing well in those niches, and also you get a lot of other tools that will help you save a lot of time. Also now you've got your niche and your ideas, but here's where a lot of beginners completely drop the ball, writing the actual script. Tool number 3, Claude. Now you can use Claude to write scripts, but the real power is when you create a custom project. You need to feed it a lot of information on how to write specifically for your channel, your style, your audience, how to talk, and also the best practices when it comes to script writing. Then it will write the scripts that actually sound like you, not like generic AI garbage that everyone can spot from a mile away. For example, other AI tools like ChatGPT or Gemini, they all sound the same tone, same structure, super obvious that it's AI. Now if you use Claude and you set it up with right and specific instruction on who you're writing for and how to write, it actually adapts. Yeah, it's more expensive than the others, but if you're super serious about making content that doesn't sound robotic, it's actually super worth it. Now you have the script, but you need visuals, and this is where beginners waste a lot of time. Now the next tool is called Gemini, and I use this for two things. First, deep research. If you need to get a ton of information on a specific topic fast, Gemini's research mode is super good. It pulls like everything you need to know about a topic or what your audience actually wants to see. Now the second thing, I use it for thumbnail editing. You can use Gemini with the Nano Banana to edit your thumbnails, tweak them to make them better, more lights, stuff like that. But here's the thing, Gemini can't really create thumbnails from scratch that well, so I would suggest the next tool. And I'm talking about FreePic. Now on the website you will find a lot of tools, but what I mostly use it for is for image generation and video generation. Basically it has all the cool tools just on a website, so you don't have to waste a lot of money on buying every individual tool. But again, the real reason why I use it is again for thumbnails. You can take elements from thumbnails that worked in press for someone else. You can take, for example, their existing thumbnail, say to the AI that you want the text from this one, you want the background from another one, you want this character from here, and so on. So basically it creates new thumbnails with super specific instructions, and it actually makes them look really well. Plus it doesn't have the same restriction as other AI images tools, so you can generate whatever you need, no problems. Now thumbnail sorted, but you still need to make some images that will be inside your video. Yes, you can still use FreePic, but what I would recommend mostly is to just go with Midjourney. Why I recommend it is because it's fast, like super fast. The images don't always match your prompt perfectly, but they look good and they're consistent in the style. That's the most important part in my opinion. Now if you're making a video, you need a bunch of images that look like they belong together, so Midjourney keeps the style consistent across everything you generate. You can also do this with ChatGPT, but if you experience ChatGPT, you know you waste a lot of time for just one image. Now basically that's all when it comes to image generation. Now comes the part that everybody hates, editing. The next tool is CapCut, and yeah, it's not really an AI tool, but it's packed with AI features that save you a lot of time. It's free, but honestly get the pro version. All the good AI stuff is locked behind the paywall, and that's what actually makes editing faster. Now what you can do with it, you get AI generated subtitles almost instantly, it cleans up your voice, makes it sound better, it automatically cuts all the silent parts in your videos if you want something like that, and you can also make like generated voiceovers and use a bunch of templates when it comes to subtitles or even like other generic stuff that you put in your edit, I don't know. Now if you're a beginner and want to actually finish videos fast without spending like 100 hours on a video in Sony Vegas, Premiere Pro or any other traditional editing software, this is the way to go. And that's the full system, 7 tools from finding ideas to publishing your videos. Everything you need is right here. Now if you want more, I've got a free community with templates, resources, and all of the stuff that you need to use right away. No fluff, no boring theory, just practical things you can apply today. The link is down below, grab the templates and start making videos.